Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome back to Sam's Allotment. Well, I thought I'd come down today and get on with a little bit of planting, so I've got all my potatoes out and yeah, I thought I'd come down here, have a little play with what I'm using now to record this, and also play with the little drone that I've now got as well. Bit of a issue with the drone at the start, but I've had to do a little bit of delving on laws and whatever else, and I have spoken with the police directly and explained the size of the drone, what kind of drone it is, and they've said it's absolutely fine. I'm not breaking any of the rules as long as I stick to obviously making sure my flight path is clear and there's nobody else on other plots. Not a problem with it at all. Now you might notice the video is a little bit stabler. That's because I'm using a new gimbal as well, which takes the shake away from me basically when I'm walking. So let me know what you think of the quality of the video after, and yeah, be appreciated. I will show you what the gimbal stick's like that I'm using at the end. I'll also show you a bit of flight footage as well if you'd like, which will pop in at some point soon. Now the other day I came down and got on with my onions, as you guys know. Now they're looking pretty good, to be honest, so yeah, quite impressed with them. They're starting to come up now as well, but you can just see the little black dots, and that's why I do the compost, just so I know roughly where they're going to come up at. And then I've got the red onions in that one, so that's white onions in here, 50 of them, and then 50 red onions in that bed. And then today I've also planted in this bed just here at the side. In this bed here I've planted all of that with carrot seed. Now obviously I'm going to pop a cover on it just before I go, because I don't want the birds landing on there and eating all the seed. But yeah, so there's quite a lot of seed in there, to be honest. But I'm going to do these two as carrots, and then if you guys remember from an earlier day video, I've got a bed just inside that tunnel which I'll also be planting up with carrots, but a different variety of carrot. We've got the garlic down here, which aren't making a show yet, but obviously they are buried relatively deep. I'm just trying it in a different method. I think the problem I've made with garlic before is when I've done it, I've planted them like onions and left the tip out. I don't think you're supposed to do that, I'm not sure. So I've gone a little bit deeper with them this time and put another little bit of compost just over the top. And yeah, so, but today's task, because I'll be honest with you, has been obviously this carrot bed here, and also getting in 6 rows of potatoes, Charlotte potatoes, second earlies. Don't know whether I'm behind on them or whether I'm about on time putting them in now, but they're in. So there's 6 nice big mounds all the way across there. I have gone over that plot with the rotavator again, that's why it doesn't look as flat and as raked out now, because I have rotavated it a little bit more. Now up the top end here, I don't know if I actually did point this out on the last video, but as you can tell just here with the stake, I did plant a tree, and it is a pear tree. So with the pear tree I was a bit dubious because it only cost me a tenner. It is actually budding, so I'm really impressed. You can see the buds coming out at the side, so yeah, can't wait to get fruit off of that, to be honest. I do understand that I'm not going to get any fruit off it this year, I do get that, but just the fact that I've got a pear tree I'm chuffed about, because I've always wanted my own pear tree. Next one is to get a nice decent plum as well, but that one might be going in the garden at home. But all the blossom on the trees is like, everything's just come out absolutely lovely, like all the blossom and stuff. Then at the top end here I have done a little bit more on this piece here. I'm going to go back all the way. This is going to be a hard standing area, so it hasn't got to be perfect. If the weeds come through, they're going to get covered anyway. I've also planted 5 actually, sorry. Excuse the mess around here because it isn't as clean as Sam's allotment diary normally is. But I have planted in 5 tubs so far of the Charlotte potatoes as well. Now this stuff here that I've used is actually compost out the compost bin with all that leaf mulch that I collected in a previous video on the back of my bike trailer. So I shall not be doing that again. Yeah, but hopefully we'll get a nice crop out of them. Now, in regards to the greenhouse, I have cleared the bed out. Obviously, bags of compost are in the bin. I've just left the bags there for now. And yeah, a few bits here and there, but I'll soon whack them back into place. And hopefully in the next couple of days, the greenhouse is going to become very clean, very used. got the rhubarb coming up with the thornless blackberry. But yeah, so it's not a lot of progress, but it is looking better than it has done. I have also laid these slabs that I brought up from down the road here, and yeah, I'm going to leave these down as a main path to my divide to where my hard standing area is going to be, because I am thinking about just behind me is just getting a trampoline, one of them big trampolines for my daughter to play on, because she's at that age where she loves the trampoline, gymnastics and all that good stuff. So yeah, but it's not looking too bad, guys. It really isn't. Really coming on. Obviously I've got a lot of ground to fill now, having all this, but I'm pretty sure with the 100 corn I've got and the amount of cauliflower and Brussels sprouts I want to try and produce, pretty sure I'll fill quite a bit of this. I'm not going to say I'm not going to stand there and say I'm going to fill it all. Like I say, with this plot particular, I will be really truthful with you. My mindset has been a little bit, do I keep it going? Do I not keep it going? You know, I'm a bit, whether I'm going to manage all of this as well as all of this. The fact that I do everything single-handedly. My partner would love to come down here more, but obviously she's working as well, so it's trying to juggle between that, the school run, the daughter, and yeah, it's quite tough. But yeah, it's not looking, like I say, it's not looking too bad at the minute, apart from this top end. But you guys that have followed me for a while, you'll know full well that'll be sorted out pretty darn quick. But obviously I wanted to say welcome to all the new subscribers that have joined me in the last couple of months. Do really appreciate you following and supporting me, and obviously if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I would greatly appreciate your support. Now, in regards to obviously the plot itself, I have been down here, I've been doing bits, but I've been having more fun with new toys. Now the new drone that I've got is this little thing just here. Now it's nothing elaborate, it weighs 115 grams, there's no weight to it at all. Them little white lights in the corner basically flash and indicate when the batteries are running low, and then your phone connects to the top piece there. Now my partner brought me this for quite a good price actually. It was £40 from £80, so it flies quite well. I'm quite surprised at how well it flies. So yeah, but yeah, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad at all. And yeah, so what I'll do is, obviously there's not really a lot more I can show you because I haven't done a lot apart from, I'll say, rotating this and that, is I'll pop you onto a bit of flight footage, and yeah, I think we'll pretty much leave the video there once the flight footage is finished, and then I'll nip back on just after the flight footage and quickly show you this new gimbal that I'm using, and just so you guys can see, because it might be something that you guys could also benefit from if you do have a channel and need something that's a little bit more stabilised. But I absolutely love this tree, I really do. Just quickly show you another thing really quick as well actually, because this always grabs my attention when I come down here, and this is ideally, this section here, this is ideally what I want to do to it, and that's get all these nice, look at that, beautiful, all the different colours, and it goes all the way down to the end. But it's stunning. There's so many different types of flower in there. She's done a really beautiful job of this. So yeah, without further ado, I'll nip you on to a little flight mode and you can see the plot from above, and yeah, then I'll nip back on and just quickly show you the gimbal that I'm using. So for now, enjoy the little flight video, and I shall see you in a couple of minutes with the gimbal that I'm using, guys. So for now, enjoy. See you in a second. Right, so here we are in the greenhouse, just dead quick. Now, this is not a paid advertisement. I've not been asked to advertise it. I'm just doing this off my own back, just for you guys really, that may or may not have a stabiliser, a gimbal stabiliser. Now, this is the one I've got. It's the Gimbal Stabiliser L08. It's a selfie stick tripod, as well as a stabiliser. Now, this is basically it. It feels quite a cheap plastic. Bit different to what I thought I was going to be getting as well. I ordered the wrong one, I think, but on a bonus side, it isn't just, obviously, you can tell when your phone is in there, you can move this, and it just stays there. So it's quite clever. Now, I paid £30 off of one of off Wish for this. Now, all it takes is a USB port charge to charge this top end, because obviously it is electronic. Now, you also have the option, if you want to go a little bit further out from yourself, it is also a selfie stick. Obviously just adjusting the end so it's level. But yeah, you've got quite a long, sturdy selfie stick. Now, in the sense of if you had your phone on the top here, let me just quickly alter that, excuse me. Yeah. Now, if you wanted to take a selfie from there, you have your phone mounted up on here, looking back at you. And if you've got Bluetooth, well, obviously most phones have Bluetooth now. If you have Bluetooth, you can connect this camera button up to your mobile phone, and you can actually have your phone on there, check yourself out, strike a pose, press the button, and it will take the picture for you instead of pressing the phone. Not only does it do that, it is also a tripod as well. Now, this is really not easy when you're doing it by hand, but that is basically, I've got the head in the mud, which is never good, don't do that. So yeah, and that's basically, let me get it straight, and that's your tripod stand as well. So if you want to, you can have it on a stand, motion follow kind of thing. In fact, no, this one doesn't motion follow, but you can obviously just stand it there on there. Obviously, if there's any wind, it won't do this, because obviously you'll have that switched on and it'll keep it nice and stable. But it's a lovely little tripod actually, as well as a selfie stick, as well as everything else. So yeah, but that's pretty much it, guys. I'm not going to bore you on. Like I say, that isn't a paid advertisement. It's, you know, it's just something I wanted to show you guys. It's something you're looking into getting, a gimbal stick. But it is, like I say, the Gimbal Stabiliser Selfie Stick Tripod. It's the L08. Pretty much suits most smart like tablet, smartphones and Android phones, and even iPhones, I believe. So yeah, check it out if it's something you're interested in. I found it on Wish. If you just type in Gimbal Stabiliser selfie stick tripod, pretty sure it'll come up. And like I said, I paid £30 for it, so it's not a bad little investment. I'm rather impressed with the product, if I'm honest with you. Obviously, would prefer a better one, but when you're on a budget and you haven't got a lot of money to spend, absolutely ideal for anybody, guys. So yeah, you can find, like I say, find it on Wish. So, but like I say, it's not a paid advertisement. I'm just doing it just to show you guys, so they might obviously be looking into getting something similar. Like I said, I do apologise about the shakiness of the drone, but I am a learner. I am still learning to fly it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. So for now, I think we'll leave it there, and hopefully we shall talk again next weekend with another upload. So for now, enjoy your evening, take care, bye bye.